probably hearing all the clicking in the background. I'm moving around to check where did I actually post this to? I hit the start on the eCam and then thought straight away, oh, where were those destinations? Wherever you're watching from, welcome. Today is the Tuesday, 4th of May. I've got something echoing. Why is that? Hold on a sec. Yeah, stupid thing. Right, I know I'm there in my time, TV.live, so that's fine. As far as the other pages go, I've got no idea. So, good morning, Veronica. I dare say you're on my Ros Bounty page. Welcome. It's May the 4th, Tuesday, and it is the Daily Lenormand card spread reading. So, um, it is great to see you too, Veronica. Wonderful. Now, what we're doing is going to the cards. I have them there as usual. And as I've set it back to the old way with the two webcams, it certainly looks like, and I'm wiping the webcam's nose and it's not doing anything different. Uh, Quality has dropped somehow. And being a bright morning, I had to put in the filter on the window because it was glaring light. It's just all over the place. It's okay. We're here for a card spread. And I've left my iPad in the other room. I think I've left my brain in the bed. Here we go. We've got the labyrinth in the home space. We've got the compass in the workspace. What we've got up the top is the bridges as the unexpected. We have the ship in our role, and as that final outcome or the central part of the card spread is the bear. Right, so what we can see from this is basically that with the labyrinth, we're still moving through different pathways and uncertainties, I suppose, is what we can call it, or just plain, looking at the bigger picture of what's in our home space so that we can actually feel into now which direction are we moving into. Are we going to shift around this maze? If you remember that movie, well, I remember it. I think it was called Labyrinth with now I can't remember his name. Was it Sting? The guy that had the two different colour eyes. I think he's passed on now. Oh, gee, I wish I could remember it. Good morning, Sarah. Lovely to have you here. Wonderful to see you. Anyway, the walls of the labyrinth, the maze, kept shifting, and I'm feeling at some points in our day, it feels like everything seems to be shifting and the direction changes. So, and is it our own construct? Ah, that's it, David Bowie. Thank you, thank you, thank you, David Bowie. I should have remembered that, and we've got Veronica on the eCam side coming up with the same answer as well. I should give you a free reading for that. um, so, yes, the labyrinth keeps shifting, and we create our own monsters within that, the pathways that we're treading. I remember it, I've watched it quite a few times actually over time. It's just that, sometimes memories fade to being what you want them to be. And you forget names. Well, that's common for me. All sorts of things. So here we've got our direction being where we're facing, because it's really the only way you can go. Even if you're reversing, you're taking reversing steps, you're looking in a mirror, or you're shifting your head behind, or you turn around to face it, then you are facing forward, aren't you? So it's having that sort of a perspective on what the shifts are going to do for us today in our home space, and with the relationships that we have with people around us, family, the friends. Have that goal of, that peace and tranquility right in the centre. I'm feeling that that's probably more so what I'm needing to focus on, rather than all the peripherals. So be focused. It's giving that intention to actually create the focus for ourselves in our day. What we're doing when we're shifting over into our compass is into our workspace, is the compass. And that's also another message for finding our direction, realigning, retuning into what is our north, south, or, well, whatever direction we're wanting to go. Because if you remember orienteering maps and that, they'll tell you go 15 degrees um, northeast or whatever, that type of thing, and you set your compass accordingly. Well, I think that's how they go. I haven't done an orienteering map besides school days, and that was a long time ago. Actually, it would be really interesting to do something similar to that again, just as a new a renewed experience. Maybe it's even suggesting that we have different, our different directions can take us to different groups of interest or focus. I do feel it's a focus point that we're needing to have in our workspace today. Focusing on that project, getting it pointing in the right direction, and fine tuning. Very similar messages I'm feeling in these two. So what we've got then is deciding. We've got the bridges. Do we do it now? Do we do it later? Like it really is that, how much detail do you want to get through now? Or, in that distance, that forward planning, it can be a bit fuzzy until you actually come up to it. So choose. There is something that needs to be, you can cross it or not. It doesn't really matter, because it's going to have another opportunity at some point down the track, as we can see there in the bridges card. What we've got here too with our ship is the flexibility of directions. This is in our own space, our own responsibilities. We This one being in the sky, it really is one of those little fantasy type things, because the ship's HR Puffin stuff had a flying ship. There was other, what's it called? The Caribbean, the sea, Johnny Depp was in it. And that Pirates of the Caribbean, there was a flying ship in there as well. I'm feeling it's about being flexible in whichever direction you're going as well, but it's your hand is on the tiller in this one. You have control because it's your role that this card is in. So again, it's controlling, being aware of and sensing what direction we're wanting to take things. Which way are we moving? So, and in this case, it can be up or down, as well as just along the waterways if you want to keep your ship waterbound type of thing. It's got all the possibilities in this one. Uh, so it's going blurry and keep freezing. I really think that's the internet connection's not looking good at the moment. Hopefully, Sarah, that it will record decently on one of the streams, because but the two will be recorded in some form, of course. Um, Good morning, Judy. Wonderful to have you here. Thank you for popping in. Hopefully it is recorded properly. So with that direction that we're finding, it's certainly, three cards that are referring to direction and, steering, us doing the guiding. We are going to need to show our strength. I feel that that's part of what the bear card is. It really is that base of strength. We can stand in our power. We can move forward with power. We can certainly voice what we need to have happening in our day, especially in the workspace, and also how we are interacting with our other relationships in the home space. So, the bear can be so soft, loving, nurturing as well as far as the home space, but really put in that strength, that standing for whatever purpose it is, getting things done in the way that they need to be, with that strength as the base. And just, even if it's just feeling like it's plodding through, but remember, even though the bear is big, it can be swift. So be watchful, aware of what's around you, and if you're needing to act swiftly, you can. Like, it's getting things done. It's actually being that base strength in your day, and it's not just having the the direction fine tuned and everything. It's also meaning moving it forward and actually taking that step to cross the bridge at any point in time. And really a lot about decisions there as well. Now I'm going to go back to that camera, because obviously this one is really working very clearly. The other, I don't know whether it's the camera or whether it's just the reception. I've only got 3 bars on my NBN strength, so it is it the time of day that a lot of people are using it, checking into their work or etc. I really don't know. It's just one of those things we're lucky to have the technology that we do have. I'm thankful for it because that way I can get to present these daily cards to you as I love doing. You know that. So hopefully it has transmitted out decently, consistently to all these channels. I have not got any other tabs open to monitor it at the moment, so trying to keep as clean a internet connection as I possibly can. So thank you for being here. Tomorrow morning at the 8 o'clock again. I don't know if I'll have time today to fiddle more with settings or not. Hopefully, it's all perfectly good tomorrow as well. The vagaries of technology, it can be interesting. So, till then, keep being the best you that you can be. If you need any further help with anything that I might be able to help with, wrong way. There. Have a look on the rosbounty.com.au. I've got a contact form there. There's a messaging system to the messenger. There's many ways that you can connect with me. I do have my phone most of the time that you can SMS. I tend not to answer the phone if I'm out and about, which I am today. But certainly, check it out, the various means that you can contact me, connect with me, or book in if you know what you'd like to have help with. And here we've got the Buy Me a Coffee that I just love my coffee. So I really like getting the coffees. It's nice surprises that way, isn't it? Thank you, Sarah. Lovely to have that. Um, thank you from you. And Veronica, thank you for being here this morning. It's lovely. And Judy as well. Any others that are watching in replay, thank you to all of you. I appreciate this little community and being able to spread the word around cards, tools, anything that helps you be the better you, the best you. And namaste until tomorrow. Bye for now.